That's democracy. And that's upholding the Constitution. But to start with you, I take strong issue with what has been done with regards to the rules of the aldermanic meetings that were approved by a vote of 9-6 at the first business of the newly elected alderman, as is customarily done right after the swearing into office. On December 1st, 2013, an act that most would consider unimaginable occurred. In essence, within a few short minutes of being sworn into office, your first act of official business as newly sworn in alderman was to violate the charter. Okay, you violated the charter by way of not upholding the Constitution. To paint a better picture, I'm going to read some excerpts from our charter, which will help the public understand. This is from the City of Waterbury, the charter of the City of Waterbury, Section 2B-3, Oath of Office. What it says is each member of the Board of Aldermen and each officer of the city and town, or any board thereunder shall, before entering upon the duties of his office, make oath or affirmation that he will support the Constitution of the United States, and that he is not subject to any of the disqualifications enumerated in his charter, and that he will faithfully perform the duties of his office in form of such oath shall be prescribed by the Board of Aldermen. Now the key sentence in wording in here, ladies and gentlemen, is make oath or affirmation that he, or in this case she, will support the Constitution of the United States. So, 9 of 15 aldermen willfully decided that it was in the best interest of their agenda that the First Amendment of the Constitution was flawed or not good enough on its face, and that they were indeed within the law to modify the First Amendment with added verbiage, which in short would restrict what the people could potentially speak about at a public meeting such as this, and what words that they would be allowed to use. Now, the act in itself could very well be construed as a violation of the Charter of the City of Waterbury. You might ask, how is this a violation of the City Charter of Waterbury? Well, when you took oath on December 1st, part of your oath included, and I'm going to say it again, the words under Section 2B-3, the Charter of the City of Waterbury, to make oath or affirmation that he or she will support the Constitution of the United States. See, this is where you guys made a big mistake. It does not say that you have the ability to support only those portions of the Constitution that suit your agenda. It does not say that you have the ability to interpret the Constitution in a way that would further your agenda. Nor does it say that you have the right to make verbiage adjustments to any part of the same Constitution. Considering the seriousness of the potential offense, a formal investigation should initiate to see, in fact, that any violation of the Charter did occur, and if so, what penalty should be assessed.
What penalty should be on?
Well, coincidentally, as a matter of fact, the Charter does provide punishments for those who would violate the same Charter. They are as follows. Section 1C-2, penalties for the Charter violations. Any person who shall violate a provision of the Charter for the violation, no punishment that has been provided shall be fined not more than $1,000 or imprisoned not more than 2 years or both. Whether you consider these ramifications at the time that your brainchild inception, whether you consider these ramifications at the time that your brainchild was incepted is doubtful. I believe that you were too much focused on achieving your ultimate goal of silencing the minority party opposition and the silence of the people who take up, in certain people's opinion, too much of your valuable meeting time. I personally believe that these 9 aldermen thought. Can I have an extra minute?
Finish your sentence and then.
The paragraph. I personally believe that these 9 aldermen believed that they could ramrod this through by sheer numbers alone and without any serious repercussions. Fortunately, the ACLU was brought in by Cicero Booker, and as indicated in a letter addressed to Mayor O'Leary, that the alderman rules as presently worded did indeed violate the people's right.
That's more than one sentence. Because you don't pause the hearing, it doesn't make it look like it's
Well, it was an honest discussion. Well, I'll submit the rest of my letter.
Next speaker, Councilor 5607.